Hello everyone, it's your boy Montana, and welcome to League of Europe around Silverstone in Division 2. We should see an absolute DRS fest tonight, which is alright, we have it once a season. Probably less exciting than Monaco, but here we go. Just gonna run you through the championship standings as we're getting prepared to race. If I actually have them. Offside obviously with a win last week. With quite a big step into the championship win direction, but Droom is back this week, ready to score some more points. But the gap is now quite significant. Outside Nova, who's now NS6 Kenworthy. Let's see if it's worthy of that name tonight. He's on 96 points, Droom 12 points behind on 84. Somehow Luke, the formation lap merchant, is on 73 points. Killer in 66, Liam in 53. And then down to P10, it's 38 points for P10, so still quite close, nothing decided yet. But we get a halfway point of the season tonight. So it's gonna get nice and tight how we like it. As we wait for them to ready up, I'm not quite sure what or who we are waiting for. Also gotta hope it's a dry race, because in a wet race there will be a lot less action. There's people reading up now, so which is amazing. Just gonna hang you through the Division 2 team standings. I have to sneeze 1 second. Or not. Alfa Romeo on 144, then we have McLaren on 111, Red Bull on 88, Ferrari on 8. Again, Red Bull on 89, Ferrari on 88, and Haas on 83. So top 5 quite close together. Aston Martin only on 16 points in P10, having an absolute shocker this season. Now the question is, do you go soft or do you go harder? We'll talk about strategy a bit later, but you can do everything really. You can use every single tire in a race and it kind of works. So we'll see how crazy they go today. And obviously, yeah, it's gonna be a bit screwed because of... I've lost the plot. Because of safety cars, there we go. Because they always find a way to destroy the race. That's true. Oh, and that qualifying is dry. Lovely. I hope I get some intel whether the race is wet or not. That'll be amazing. If someone can tell me who's usually answering quickly. Killer. Killer. Is he still here? Is Killer not racing? Oh, that's a shame. Well, let's see who's the first one on track. It's a blue car. Is that Miami? It's Taupe. Taupe. What do you want to call him? Beautiful Williams. Yeah, in qualifying, you don't have free time for 4 runs unless you bottle 2 runs. That'll be interesting to see what they opt for. Obviously not gonna get the tires too hot, and he slows down quite significantly here. Tries to warm at the tires by accelerating and braking at the same time. Make sure to move the brake bias forward if you do that, so they get warmed equally, because the rear brakes are somehow OP. And he actually might not be the first one to start a lap then, he's not gonna get the others. Unreal. It's Mr. NS6 Kenworthy. Ex-Osai Nova. Friend since 2017. How the time flies. Let's see what he can do on his first lap. I hope I'm not going to jinx him too much. Try to stay as neutral and unbiased as possible, which usually goes very well. Into Stowe now, as he got the tyres up to temperature, probably. Just about. Now into the most tricky traction zone of the whole game. Onto the Hamilton straight. You want to stay in 7th gear, even though your ears absolutely bleed through you with the engine revving that high. Just quicker, doesn't drop as much reps. Ooh, goes a bit wide, cuts it back, leaves the apex for the others to take. Actually doesn't short shift an exit. You expect low 27s here in the first sector, so 0.1 to 0.2 is maximum. 0.2 from him, yep. It's important to set a bank hill up here, even if it's not the quickest one. Takes a lot of pressure off. He really understeers apparently. Going quite wide in some occasions. Now into Cops, that should be easy flat with a downshift. He stays in 7th before. Doesn't go up to 8th in downshift. Easy flat with the setup. Then into the Magnus and Beckett chicane. Have to send it through there. Beautiful stuff. So now you want to be low 102, it's 102.2, yeah. He's on for a mid 25 already. I think pole time could be at 24, but most likely a low 25 tonight. Although Silverstone is always an outlier in terms of pace. Breaks at the 100 meter board, gets it in there without touching the sausages, beautiful. Gets good traction as well, that's going to be a 25.5, yes. It's a decent lap from him. What is Pope doing? Coming into the last couple of corners as well. Oh wow, a 25.4 banker. That's not bad. What about Rick? Also stays away from sausages, has some traffic, hopefully not going to disturb him too much. That's 25.7, that's decent as well. J. Cole is miles off. What about June? Where is he? Championship runner-up at the moment. Decent first sector. Bit shaky through here, but keeps a high gear. 2-1 though, 2.0. He's 210 up on offside. This is a track for him. The pad goes absolutely sending it. Beautiful line, absolutely beautiful rotation. Breaking the 100, just after the 100. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking really good. Is that actually zoom driving? Who knows? After going to the line, it's going to be a low 25. Wow. Yep. I think we found our pole sitter tonight. Brent is invalid. Larkin carries his Alpine somehow through Magnus and Beckett and Chapel. Not in a good lap though. I might as well just finish it for the sake of it. Miami absolutely robbing that inside curve in turn 3. Larkin to the line. Oh, gets shitloads of oversteer on exit. It's going to get 26.4. Him and J. Cole are as close as ever. And Miami's going back to back lap. Go. Dari is starting his lap. Let's go outboard shots with him. Beautiful Williams livery. I hope we can use that battery he has on his car very well. Turns it in, not many corrections on the wheel, gets a smooth exit, doesn't take too much of the outside curb. Let's see if he does his best Alex Albon impression as straight. Has the marshal in the background was showing a yellow flag to the crowd. What a legend. Through this corner, very nice. You can take different lines here, but you need to be so early on throttle, so you need early rotation. Now coming into Cops, should be easy flat for him as well. Beautiful line. Oh, that's perfect. Now into Maggins and Beckett and Chapel once again. Oh, touches a bit of the early sausage, which is not recommended. Understeers a bit. And the gears on his dash got broken. Interesting. Never seen that glitch before. Oh, look at a green shot. Easy to touch the gravel on entry there. Manages to avoid it. Looks quite clean through here as well. Now in the last chicane, this is where you can absolutely throw away your lap, and he does. Wow. Over the inside curve, saves it quite well. To the line, what's it gonna be? 25.7 up to P7. Decent effort and a bit out of sync. Or at the more purple middle sector could be glitched. Probably is. About 4/10 off June there. Could, with a good last sector, slot himself into P5. The guy that had really good pace in Italy as well. And let's see, to the line. 25.7. A lot of sevens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.7. No one on a lap, is it? Nope. What a banker lap from Joom. Let's just have a look at the sector times. 0.2 first. There's a little bit of time in the first sector, maybe a bit of time in the second. Well, nailed the last sector compared to the others. A very, very good lap. Petuka had started this lap. Let's see the Haas driver. Good first. Ooh, 27.3. Wide of it off. Gets that caught nicely though. Takes a wide line. Oh, is that smell traction control? That's the exit though. Now into cops. That's yeah, he's gonna do the downshift. Lovely. Bit of a four-wheel drift actually. Lovely, lovely stuff. Now, how much is he gonna send it through here? He needs to send it, but he also needs to set a lap time, and that's why he shouldn't invalidate. As Mr. Kenworthy is gonna try in the first sector to put it into the low 27s. For Andy 7-1, he's a 10th up. It's a bit more than that, and he's got traffic ahead. Please, the Alpine is gonna go out of the way in time. Oh, he doesn't see him, he doesn't see him. Oh no. Let's hope the Alpine is gonna get out of the way. No, he's not. He's gonna get a slipstream right here, but now he's gonna get distracted. Oh, look at the dirt here. Yeah. What is he? Oh, missed the enough. What was that? His brain is stranded in Miami. Wow, what was that? If he's gonna get a driver card on F123, it should be awareness 0.0. That was murder. Oh. Patrick is gonna be swearing. That's an instant quality ban from next week. Could have worked out if Offside got past, but then he started weaving again. What about Liam? He's decent in the championship as well. Look who's in P3 in the championship, in P4 at the moment. Liam into Stowe, nice line. Still hasn't taken a lap time yet, so he's probably gonna slot himself in somewhere P4, P5 region, or get some marbles on the tyres. Somehow saves it through chicane, and he puts a P6. Sometime in there, especially last chicane. What about Tope? Tope is down on his time. What about Choom? He has time in the first sector. But can he put it together? It looked a bit shaky on exit there. Short shifting quite a bit. 27.3, no he doesn't. He bottled it. He bottled the first sector. So you got yellow flags. That's a Haas going slow. A lot of short shifting. He's shifting so early. Daniel Lovero actually with a really good lap. Puts in P2. Tope is still P3. Rick has also backed out of his lap. Anyone on a lap? Ines is on a lap. Struggle in the past races, but it's coming back to him. Beautiful 25.5. That's a really good effort out of nowhere. What about Scream, the guy that keeps out of trouble? He rotates nicely, but doesn't get the exit quite nailed. Only 0.9. What about Miami? Easy 126.0 at the moment. Is Troom gonna commit to it? Yeah, Troom gained some time in the middle sector. Oh, that was a bit too risky in the last sector though. And he lost some time again. Can't capitalize on the early banker lap he's done. That's J. Cole. Maybe wants to get into the 25s as well, we don't know. Ooh, there's traffic here as well. Hopefully the Haas does it better than Miami did. Yes, beautiful. More than 2.3, that's a big improvement from J. Cole. Definitely made a big mistake on the first bank lap. Into the last sector, a bit wide, but it carries the speed, so it's not too bad. I rotated into the last chicane, touches the sausage a bit, he likes to touch some sausages. To the line, 25.8, only P12 though, because we're already so close in Silverstone. Barry is sending it again. Where's Larkin? Larkin, P11 and 12. Brothers from another mother, Larkin and Jacob. What is Darry doing? He's improving, but just about by a couple of hundreds. Anyone else on that? No. Darry, the only one on the lap, sending it into the last sector as well. It was so beautifully done. How risky is he going to go in the last chicane? Doesn't touch the inside sausage this time. Should be some time gained through the last lap. Probably puts him up to P6. P7. Decent last sector, decent effort. So it's 5 minutes left in the session. And you have no one on the lap. Beautiful. Zoom weaving into the pit lane, interesting. Well, there's no cars on track after J. Cole puts it into the pit lane. Is Trump's banker lap going to get in pole position? That's the question. It's looking like it right now, but it's a long way to go. Do we have anyone in the chat that is alive? All dry, says Daniel Lovera. Thank you very much for that input. Patrick Kenworthy, N6 Kenworthy, would have been at least a 25-1 that up to. He hasn't dropped too much yet, but yeah, that's costly to his efforts. And RJW retires, which is interesting. And the pits, does he want to save too soft? Does he pick the hard strategy? We don't know yet. I think the first one going to be starting his lap, and he's out a bit earlier. I've got to say, he's going to have shitloads of traffic in the last sector. Because everyone is coming out of the pits now. So that'll be quite painful for him. Gonna see how it goes, but I'm fearing the worst. Yeah, it should not be too bad. Could be worse. That's not great either. Starting his lap now to the line. That's true, just gonna say the pits. No, he's now on the outlap as well. There he actually is on the right hand side. He's going down up to 8, so he doesn't do the 7th gear trick. Plants it on the gas, beautiful. Good exit. He needs a lot of time. If you can get 3/10 out of this lap, he's putting him up into P9, really? Maybe 10, so he needs more. Gets a decent exit, but again, traction control, just killing that momentum on the exit. Daniel Lovera also on a lap. He's also going into 8th gear, interestingly. So Miami retires from the session. He's probably feeling really sorry and guilty for what he did. Spatuka, yeah, beautiful. Every traffic just gets out of the way and straight, that's how it's done. Should be able to put it to the line without any more traffic in front of him. Lovely rotation, lovely corner speed. Into the last chicane now. Locks and brakes a bit actually. It's just a fine. To the line, he needs a big improvement. Can he do it? Yes he can, and puts a P10. Pretty much exactly where I had him on. What about Daniel Lovera? 1.2 to what a first sector! What a first sector! He's absolutely flying. Oh, a bit of a shaky exit. 101.9. He's quicker than me. Oh, he gets a slipstream. Oh, that's beautifully done. That could be a pole position if he gets the last sector together. Oh, a bit shaky. He's probably nervous into the last chicane. Has a bit of traffic. Shouldn't distract him too much. Gets at apex speed. Put him into Division 1. Look at that lap. It's going to be in 24. No, it's just not. It's not even enough for pole. Bit too conservative on the second half of the lap. After a great first sector. A blistering first sector even. What about Schum? Can he improve his lap time? 1/10 up already in the first sector. There's definitely some more grip there now. Scream retires, Enis invalidates. Lovera gets a 5-place grid drop for a collision with Scream. What? Oh no. I'm not sure if that's a resaw, but looking at where he is, they definitely crashed and there was contact. Maybe. Either Scream's car. Oh. Wow, that's so stupid, man. Why would you just stand there? You have a countdown on the screen. And all is done, and he's starting last. Beautiful. And please don't restart. Can't be asked. Schum now into the last sector. Is he up on his time? Yes, he is. 1.2 tenths. Come on, we need a 24. Oh no, he bottles it. He touches the sausage. He's definitely not a vegetarian. Absolutely bottled it. Still with the banker lap, he's going to get pole. As Tope is not up by a lot. Tope gaining a position, although he's not even. Oh no, yeah, and now you're getting a 5-place crit drop as well because the game. Dari into the last chicane. Is he gonna pop it up there? Probably just a small improvement into P6. That's quality done, and what a weird session that was. As Schum gets pole position with his banker lap. What could have been in this session? Tope actually also with his banker lap, I think, puts it into P2. Luke 2 milliseconds behind. And Enis and Kenworthy, even though he had to crash with a back marker, he's still in P5. Dari P6, J. Cole P7, Ben JS P8, Rick on P9, Lemort's P10, and Larkin P11. But look how close the grid is. You'd love to see it. P5 to P13 2/10s. Yeah, that's decent stuff. All about putting the lap together, I would say. And now we're going to be curious if there's a restart or not. I have no communication about the race restart yet. Daniel crashed into Scream. Shouldn't be a restart. What a shame. Absolutely bottled him. So yeah, no restart it is, I guess. As we're waiting for the race to start, as no one is really readying up. We're going. One red light on, it's 2 green lights, it's a formation lap. On gravel and wheeled tires, I guess. But maybe Daniel Lovera actually can get the qualiband removed if he gave himself a qualiband right now. Only mediums and hards present. Except for Chris, and we've seen in Division 1 with Lifeboat. softs can really work on the first stint, and then you undercut the whole field, and then you're up there. And that's everything you need to do. Alrighty. So the first two guys are medium, they should get away at the start. Two hard runners, then another medium hard, medium hard, medium hard, medium hard. Wow, okay, that's actually satisfying. Two mediums, two hards, medium hard, medium hard, medium hard, medium hard. And then they ruin the pattern. Absolute shocking. I'm curious if Chris can actually make the moves early on lap 1. That will be crucial. As they warm up the tires by dragging the brake like their favorite whatever. Field quite spread out, and they didn't quite hold the positions on the formation lap so far. So strategy talk really quickly as well. It should be an easy one stop. If you have to do 2 stops, you're in trouble anyways. With a 28-second pit delta time, absolutely shocking. It's the longest pit lane of the calendar in terms of time, but not size. You need to do that, otherwise you set the fastest laps going into the pits because you cut the last chicane. But still a pain. As Daniel Lovera is taking his sweet time. The medium runners are looking to go either long onto a set of softs or early onto a set of hards. Hard runners are a bit more restricted, I would say. They have to go long anyways. If there's an early safety car, all the hard runners are screwed. Alrighty, let's have a look at this. Do we get a good angle? Well, no, we absolutely don't. How are they still fucking it up? Lights are out, away we go. Good start from the second row of the grid. Luke is up there as we get on board with Kenworthy as they all make their way through. And what a start by Luke, but he couldn't quite do it as they already is real caught into the back. Rick is already off the circuit. To be of a safety car, not yet. Oh, Kenworthy all out of shape, trying to get past Enos as he still got his front wing. He has the delta times are all over the shop. No moves done right here. Moves in the midfield. No, everyone going single file so far. Daniel Lovera, after gaining position at the start, he probably had to let them back through. Illegal overtakes. But Chris at the back of the train on a set of softs, and he positions Larkin, tries around the outside onto the grass. Goodness me, and now gets the switch back. Someone has done that in Division 1. Beautiful stuff. Is Mort's going to leave him any space, so that's going to be crikey. Whoa, good racing from them. And Larkin is going to go for the switchback again. Doesn't get the front end to bite in, and that should be case closed. Touches the grass for good measure as well. There's strategies again on your screen for absolutely no reason. As J. Cole gets past Dari as well, so the medium run is trying to make progress. Scream could have a look at Larkin. Oh, bump drops him into the corner. As this. Oh, it's REL shenanigans. Oh, they're just glued together. Oh my god, oh no. Oh, it's shambles. It's a safety car, surely. Oh my goodness me. Petuka launched over the curb. He's signing up for NASA. Oh, Chris is out, and that's going to be a safety car. Yep, and full safety car deployed. And all the medium runs can go to the hearts right now. As Daniel Lovera is also out of the session. What am I seeing? Daniel Lovera actually retired on track. Rick and drive penalty for speeding on the safety car. How does that happen? Oh no, it's bottles everywhere. Oh no, it's absolute bottles. As the delta times are still fucked up. So all the hard runners are now really in pain, and I don't know if the medium runners actually will pit or not. I would pit, but you have to manage the hard quite a lot to the end. Let's see if there's no pits. If you can make the hard to the end, it is the quickest strategy, but you need to save that left front as much as possible. Who's gonna go for it? That's a question we have to ask ourselves. Should be a 2-lap safety car, so end of lap 4, 22 laps to race. Yeah, it should be a 22-lap race, about 3.8% on the left front per lap. So, okay, who's pitting, who's not? They're all staying out! Oh, Ben is pitting! Why are they not pitting? Is any medium runner pitting? As RJW speeds into the pit lane, oh no. And Rick stays out as well, what am I watching? Ah. Why have they not pitted? Why? I even told Patrick to fucking pit if it's the case. Oh, it's shambles. It's absolute challenge, but took a rise the ties in the pit lane as well for good measure. I don't get why, because unless he has rear wing or floor damage, which we could very well have after that launch there. 3 wide into the last corner, definitely doesn't go. All a chain reaction of Scream and Liam getting together. Really unnecessarily actually, especially when on the same team. Liam sent it on the inside, collision was made there, then Scream didn't have any respect when he exit off the corner. But they were glued together. Petuka thought he had the through goes Hamilton moment, and until he didn't. So are any medium runners gonna pit this lap? Obviously that was cost them 4 extra positions, but they could still do it. I'm just gonna see if I can. Let's see if anyone is pitting from the leaders. No, they're not. Oh. Is there range scheduled or something? They said it's all dry, but unless we have some overtakes. Oh yeah, smart driving from RJW, but don't quite know why he stops on entry. But he's gonna serve his pit speeding penalty this time. Ah, dear me. Why did they all stay out? Oh, RCW? Oh, if he goes into hearts, he can make it to the end. But he's not. I can see mediums. What am I seeing? Oh, man. So Brent is the only one who's in a hard tie that could make the end according to the regulations with the 1 pit stop. Because the medium runners have no chance of getting to the end. If Brent keeps it clean, protects his front left tire, he could win the race if there's no more safety cars, which is a big if, but could be. I'm just really lost for words. I thought at least someone would gamble from medium runners, but no one did. Safety car should come in this lap, as they all try to warm up the tires. Medium runners won't have a big advantage on the hard runners anymore now, if they get the tires up to temperature. Is safety car in this lap? Not yet. Yes, there it is. When is he gonna go? When is he gonna go? Let's hope it tries to stay as close as possible. I think Joom is going. Yeah, he's already pushing. I don't know if Tope realized. Yes, he does. Any shenanigans for the last chicane. Overtaking not allowed until the line. Oh, as Rick is letting everyone pass. Interesting. Why Rick didn't pit with the drive-through penalty, I don't know either, because he could have pitted onto hard, do the drive-through, and still be in a good position. Alright, no positions gained for anyone at the restart, really. Everything going to plan. We're all aboard the DRS train, which should be activated in 2 laps' time. Closer to making a move is probably NSX Kenworthy, but he's also just dropped it on the exit. Other than that, Liam is trying to have a go. He pressed the battery a bit. Ben might think about a move in Miami, but just a bit too far away. Drew dropped Tope by over a second now. Ooh, press Benji, yes, a little bit wide. Definitely a warning for him. Kenworthy now really close, right up the backside of Mr. Enos. But Enos usually with very good straight line speed setups, but doesn't fight it. Ooh, bit of a late move, but Kenworthy down the inside. Makes the move not stick because Enos gets the switchback of his life. Is Kenworthy gonna go down the inside? Yes, he is. Ooh, bit friendly contact made. Is someone gonna have a Hamilton moment? Yes, Jacob. Miami and Scream also battling in the midfield. Look how close. Oh, Jacob understeering in the dirt here. Is Kenworthy gonna send it into turn 3 or 4? Maybe. Jacob just waiting for the switchback to happen. Speaking of switchbacks, oh, Enos loses it on exit. Now it's gonna get juicy and close. Kenworthy gets the move done. Oh, Jacob with a late move to the inside. Oh my god, is he gonna get 2 for 1? Kenworthy keeps it around the outside. That's beautiful racing from everyone as Liam sends one on Miami. Almost takes Scream at him again. Oh, and they're united again after their kerfuffle on lap 1. Jacob's having a run again. He's running on low wings, I think. But it's definitely getting the exits. Oh, very close. He's waiting for the next straight. Can he? Let's see how close he can stay through Maggots and Beckers and Chapel. Does a decent job of it, but gets a good exit though. Oh, beautifully straightened that out. I think Kenworthy's not going to waste that battery. And Jake Cole with some unexpected pace, but he's at 1.9 behind the cars ahead, so it's quite some stuff. As we are 3 wide? Question mark? No, just double move happening. As Liam is now through on Scream. Well, let's not say that too early, but Liam gets it stopped nicely on the very fresh mediums. And he can come through the field and then have an absolute free tire choice at the end. As Kenworthy and Jacob still close together. Is Jacob gonna close the gap to the cars ahead? Or are they gonna DRS yo-yo themselves to the cars ahead? True got a 2-second lead already, which is a bit mental. Jacob got the exit. Now moves down here. Watching W at Miami. Brent on his set of hearts. That could go to the end in theory. Gets on the inside. Beautiful job. If he saves that left front, or doesn't push as hard, could make it. And gets a bit lucky with the tire. As Luke is now pushing Tope, because Tope has no pace. Well, Zoom is squeezing his battery. But he's 7/10 on this lap again. Luke needs to get past. Right now, right here, with the DRS. Absolutely shocking line, but it should be an easy move. 8/10 down on their PBs. Luke, even with the hard tires, needs to go now. He's 3 seconds behind Zoom already. Unreal stuff. And Jacob is closing the gap due to the battling ahead. So we'll have a little bit more of the DRS train forming quite soon. Scream and Ben, does Scream have damage? His front wing definitely doesn't look unscrapped, to be honest. It looks like there was a collision, but I can't see any visual damage. What about the cars in front? Can Luke now catch up to Joom? Well, tough ask. And I think if Patrick Kenworth, he wants to get past Jekyll, he needs to do it now, otherwise he's gonna have no DRS on the next straight. I mean, Jekyll will have DRS and then it's gonna be impossible to overtake. Because Luke and Tope are not really pushing hard. If Jekyll doesn't get the DRS, this is the move to make for Kenworth, you know. Oh, a bit wide in cups from Jekyll. Stroom is even gaining more time now. It's still 210k in on this lap. Now he needs to get past if he wants to have a shot at it. Jekyll low on battery. No, he doesn't want to. Or does he? No, he doesn't. Ooh, tricky. Saves the battery for another day. Quite hard to recover any battery here, to be honest. Is Liam gonna send it again? Yes, he is. It worked so well the first time. Barely any battery, and now it tries to get a switchback, which is dangerous because you might lose the traction trying to switch back. As Larkin just uses some battery. Liam can't do that. And it's status quo resumed. And Troom is just enjoying life. Ooh, he's derating though. He's doing the battery abuse trick, which might come back to bite him later in the race, but we'll see about that. As RTW gets past Screaming, and Scream definitely has an issue. Or damage. Mort seems to be close well. He's always good on battery. Ines gets a shocking exit. Darry wants after a piece of this. Oh, let's go. Side by side into cops. Nope. He's trying to go for the switchback. And Mort almost has to bum craft him. They're both going at Ines probably, but Ines has still got the DRS from the cars ahead. Who lost time again to Luke. Luke has good pace. It's just dragging Tope along, but Troom is just half a second quicker lap. And here comes Tope. Is he going to get past? Does he want to get past? We don't know. Ooh, they don't know either. That's move not done yet. Oh, brakes really early. Sends Luke absolutely into the apex there. Oh, as Jake Cole and Patrick also going side by side. That's dangerous right here, but Kenworth gets the exit. But he doesn't lose any of the battery. So he wants to keep that for a later time, but once he's gonna start... Yeah, Jake Cole has now flashed one time, and now Patrick knows he has the upper hand. He might as well use a bit of energy as Larkin lead him. Oh, he lead into the back of Mort. Oh, that was quite a hard hit on the front wing. Not sure if that's fine. Can't see. Yeah, looks alright. It's true now. So even more, he's getting the second with all the battling behind again. Is that Nathan driving for June? Who knows? Let's see. Absolutely 0% battery. Why? He's got such a big lead. Why is he wasting all the battery? I think that's going to come back to bite him. Well, he's got a big gap though. So Liam makes the move onto Larkin actually, into Max and Beckett. Liam on that 2-lap pressure medium, doing quite well. Ooh, as we have two changes, Tope is passed and Kenworth is also passed. Ooh. And Ines as well. And Kenworth into the pits. Does he speed? Oh, quite an easy thing to do. No, he doesn't. And he wants to go for a big boy undercut, so he's going really early, as if a safety car comes out now, he's going to be in big trouble. But can Brent go to the end and not make a mistake? Let's see. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah. Kenworth needs at least a 2-lap undercut on Zoom if he wants to make that undercut work. What's Zoom's first sector time? Ooh, half a second down. It's at least 2 or 3 laps to make it worth it and to catch back up to the leader. He's got 90% battery, which is a big amount. And he's going to be ahead of Rick, so no traffic for him. Cold hearts now, which are quite tricky and don't have much front grip. Menja, yes, he wants to go for a move on Larkin. Larkin being the usual cork in the bottle. Ines has also made a move last time on Jekyll, as we noticed. Jekyll absolutely getting swamped by the two of them. Ines now gets a shocking exit. And Jekyll surely going to have his number, but he's not going to use any errors, and it's going to close. Not quite this time. Anyone pitting? Tope is pitting. So he's going to get undercut by Patrick quite surely. Patrick used about 20% of ERS already this lap. Should be a purple middle sector if nothing goes wrong. And it's not yet. Let's keep an eye on it. The gap to the leader, 36. Ooh, he still needs to gain some time. The Joom. As Luke is 6 seconds behind. Joom is he's abusing his battery. Oh, was Morton made a mistake on the exit, and he's going to get swamped by Ben JS as well. But what about the undercutters? Kenworthy and Taupe. Oh, it's not going to be enough. But he closed the gap, you could say. And he now needs a good sector to get into the DRS window, and then they can work together. That's Liam is really on the move this race. He's on fire. I think he was very good in Italy as well. Seems to struggle a bit in terms of risk management in the last chicane. He seems to have the pace. Look at him go in the middle sector, closing up. Same ERS as Dari. Oh, Dari's going to use it to defend as Mortz again loses an exit. Has he got high tire pressures again? He's struggling on tire temp. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's dodgy W. It stays out of Ben. Side by side, Ben wants to pit, but there's no space to go to the right. Leaders don't pit. Tope with a bit of a slide, and Kenworthy has got the DRS, so that's going to allow him to close up very nicely. Purple middle sector should be easily the fastest lap. And they need to push like hell to get back to Drew's DRS. Still hasn't pitted yet. Let's have a look at the gap to the leader now. 33 seconds. 2 more laps, and Drew is in trouble. Maybe 1.5. Well, it's impossible, but yeah. Drew might be in trouble. Patrick Kenworthy 28.6. Let's see the gap to Brent, because that could come in important. It's almost 20 seconds, so they need to gain about 8-10 a lap, which is possible actually, to make it to get back to him. But still not over, and Brent can get lucky with a late 80 car. Jake will still behind Ines. That's Luke, and Room is still doing decent middle sector splits. 5.7, 6.0, so Luke's even he's on a hard. As Ines has found some good pace as well, but it's not going to be good enough on the straight to defend from J. Cole. It is. J. Cole doesn't want to get past, pushes him. As Jumis in the pits doesn't speed, and that should be covering off the undercut quite nicely. Nice, they both stay out. So Luke quite early onto a set of mediums. How is he going to go soft? Who knows? So Taupe and Kenworthy still working together. They might jump Luke by quite a considerable margin, but they're not going to be close enough to Droom, I think. It's gone on a set of hearts, yeah, as expected. Liam and Luke. Liam also pitting again on the set of mediums. Interesting. Doesn't want to get undercut too much. What about these two? They got to jump Luke easily. And they're going to be close to Joom, but not close enough, I think. I think if they want to close up, Kenworth needs to get past now and use the DRS to close out. But it's too far away, and he's not going to use his battery. So Joom has escaped the undercut. Fast lap with Patrick at the moment. So 2 seconds behind Joom, and I don't think he has the pace to get inside that DRS window. Unless they were together, as Rick stomps in a really good lap time on a set of hearts. Actually really fast. Where's Brent? No, Brent pitted! Oh, there goes the complexion of the right out the window. Unreal stuff. Yeah, Ken already should get a move done without even using ERS this lap. You know, I also tried to chase Troom, but that's an impossible task. It looks like, especially on all the tyres, it's almost impossible. Darian Liam really getting into fights with his REL teammates tonight. I'd say he's relentless about it. Miami into the pits as well. Poker really struggling, it seems like, following Patrick. Troom still out of battery, so if Patrick can close that gap to the DRS window, that would be huge. And he just had to done. Larkin and RGW, and also Ethan J. Cole still out there somehow. But they want to go soft probably and hope there's a safety car right now. As J. Cole just saves his battery. It's really smart driving when the pace of Venus is still decent. Save some battery, fight it later on. Get about 3% in clean air back with the ERS if you don't use it. About 8 to 10% if you're in the DRS and lift early. But no, J. Cole doesn't want to lift anymore. He wants to get past because he's probably going to pick this lap then. Ooh, if Enes gets to the right of him, Enes has to pit. J. Cole couldn't because Enes was on his right side. He's going to get undercut again, so J. Cole, he's gambling in really fast last stint. As Ken Murphy gets dropped by Joom. Half a second this lap again. That's pretty much game over. Liam flies, absolutely flies past the Darry. What wings is he on? Unreal stuff. As Enos and Scream both in the pits, getting overtaken, getting undercut by a huge amount. What about Luke? He's also quite far back. It's going to be some battles on pit exits, especially with the cold tyres. Morts tries to send it around the outside, but can't do it quite enough. Tope doesn't want to go for it. No, lifts. Doesn't lift, he just brakes a bit earlier. And they're still losing time to Troom. About the second almost a lap now. It's an incredible stuff as Morts gets past Enes. Enes with the fresh tyres, still a bit cold. Can't quite get moved on. Has to wait another straight. As Larkin is gonna get a move done on RJW, even though he has no ERS left. Gets the move done. Are they gonna pit this lap? J. Cole is. Larkin is. And they're reunited again. Oh, he's late on the brakes, he's gonna speed. Oh, yep. Called it. Absolutely shocking pit entry though, to be honest, from the game. But yeah, that's a 5-second penalty. He's not gonna get removed unless there's a safety car. As Enes gets past Morts again. As J. Cole puts on a set of medium and a set of soft tyres as well as Larkin. That's what he loves to see, but they're gonna get undercut by so much. It's gonna be tough for them. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out seconds behind the train. Oh, even in the battle of Enes and Morts, so J. Cole from P4-ish, not P4-ish to P10. Quite a big gap to catch. Quite tricky as Brent and Larkin side by side. Who's got the DRS? Brent has the DRS. Oh my goodness me, it's 3 wide. Oh my god, into turn 4 or 5, whatever it is. And then into 6. Gets the move done. Scream with a double move. And Brent is just gonna give up position to Larkin. He's running out of battery again. And yeah, Ken Murphy behind Tope again, saying his battery. And Luke is now at the back of them. He's caught the gap. RGW into the pits, and now we have a clean leaderboard after this one, because everyone has now been into the pits. And we should see no more pit stops. As Shackle gets his first move done, sends it down the inside of Mort. Doesn't have that much ERS, so he needs to get past the units as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. Liam absolutely flying. He's even that a lot of wings. He's flying this race, getting into the top 5 again. He might pick up a warning from the stewards for a send on Scream. Other than that, like in Monza, as Luke on the inside of Kenworthy. He's not fighting it with the ERS. Is Kenworthy gonna back out of it? Yes, he is. He lets Luke go for now. 81% of battery. It's gonna be electric on the last couple of laps. Luke doesn't want to hang around really. He wants to get Taupe as well. Put the gap between everyone. 6 seconds to lead now. Shackle gets a 3-second time penalty on exit. Wow. That's just really strategy, really. But now it's going to be interesting. Does Kenworthy follow Luke through on Taupe? He's not using any ERS. Kenworthy is squeezing the battery now. Brent with a penalty. Kenworthy down the inside. 344 Ks. Oh, almost takes Luke with him. Taupe, is he attacking? Yes, he tries to send it a bit around the outside, but can't quite do it. Stream and Larkin having a ding dong as well. Let's go on board with that. Larkin, does he send it into the last chicane? No, he doesn't. Stream already got this flashbacks there. But Kenworthy now needs to stay with Luke if he wants to get dragged along by to Droom. It's too far, so Droom is going to gain points in the championship quite a bit. Being done here, no, not really. And now Kenworthy is using the battery so carefully stored and saved, like a squirrel for winter. Tries to stay inside the DRS of Luke, obviously the guy that pitted earliest. Kenworthy, Larkin still not getting past Scream, even though it's a fresh soft. Quite a beautiful 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Just doesn't get the exit. And now Scream is going to catch Mort and have his DRS, and then Larkin can't overtake him again. Oh, I didn't want to touch an inside curb, and that's a penalty for Scream. And he's not getting the DRS. And now Larkin should have to move them easily into the next corner. He's going to get exit. Scream gets a decent exit. Larkin, yeah, now he's using the DRS and the DRS. Easy move for him. Shackle up to P6 already. Larkin couldn't quite follow him through as quickly as Jacob did. He's now looking to catch Liam for P5. And then it's quite a gap to the cars ahead, and with this penalty that's not going to work out. But Kenworthy stayed with Luke. Luke now derating as well. What is Troom doing? He's also derating. Unreal, flashing more with his rear lights than Limitless in front of Kits. All race long. You can even destroy your gearbox with that. Let's hope he doesn't do that. Taupe is struggling though, because they're pushing so hard in front. They're struggling to keep with them. Edith on the inside. That's moved done beautifully actually. As Brent is getting overtaken by RJW. 6 laps to go after this one. True Map, so he has it in the back. And Luke is dropping now because his battery is really low. So he's gonna struggle at the end of the race, depending on how hard the hard drop in the end for Kenworthy and Taupe. And they're just gonna stay behind DRS. And Jacob hasn't got the DRS yet of Liam, and he is actually doing a really good job. Stayed with Jacob, has his DRS, has the battery though, which is quite a pain later on. Larkin gets a move done on Mort. As you know, overtakes at the moment, but Scream is probably closest on to an overtake. He's going to send it, quite risky. No, not yet. Oh, he wants to go for a switchback, but there's an inside curve there, buddy. Sausage is turn 3, and that therefore ruined his exit. He's still using overtake. He wants to go for this move. Does he go for it? Yes, he is. Beautiful helicam. Sends it down the inside. Goes a bit deep, a bit of contact. Moves Mort out of the way, a bit of a bump and run. Mort gives him the same message in as well. And now RJW, oh, Scream has a very shaky exit. He's going to get a run on Scream. Oh my goodness me, what a move from RJW. And now he's going to get Mort as well. Mort is going to have to DRS though, or is he? Yes, he is. Well, RJW right in his gearbox. Ben gets a penalty as well. Scream messes his line up in the dirt here. RJW should have to move on the straight. Mort's also squeezing his battery. RJW, that should be an easy move. Yep, he gets on the inside and now breaks him quite easily on the pressure softs. Nothing Mort can really do, especially with this battery charge. Oh, RJW goes really deep actually into the last chicane. As Kenworth is really close to Luke. And Jaco is not really making the inroads. He got past Liam, but that's going to be it probably. And with his penalty, he's going to drop down to P7 maybe at the end of the race. So it didn't quite work out the strategy for him. The undercut was just too big. Schum was just chilling with his no battery. Paul come down a bit. Ben in the pits again. First set of softs. Might go for the fastest lap. Fastest lap is Rick's actually at the moment. So Troom is not going to get all the 26 points available. But it's quite a dominant drive. Gets a bank lap, pole position, easily in qualifying. And now he's just cruising with no battery. He's pressing the overtake button. It doesn't help you if you don't have any battery, mate. Do we see any moves for the pull on? Liam a bit squirrely in Maggots and Beckett. Enos wants to have a piece of it. Liam not defending it with his battery. Enos with 2 lap pressure mediums. He's going to be strong contender for P5 today actually. J. Cole is getting them closer and closer to the cars ahead. What's the lap time? 30.4, 29.6. 2 more laps like that and they're at the back of the leading pack for P2 really. That's a contradiction in itself. RJW has found his next victim. And don't be surprised, the victim called Larkin. On this 1 lap fresh soft. He's gotta go for the better exit. Gets it. Larkin is gonna defend. Ross is gonna use his battery. That's an easy move for him. Larkin doesn't defend it, but RJW now on VRS. Scream sends it down the inside of Mort. Mort is getting traumatized today. He's getting sent left, right, and center. Unbelievable stuff. As Kenworth is really close to Luke again. That's just harvesting the battery. Unreal. Now Jake holds recovery drive to the cars ahead is flattened out a bit. Softs are now dropping, I fear. Yeah, he's quite far off. But Liam, maybe Liam thinks he has the better pace. Not yet. What about it? If Jacob can't get a move on, he might go for it. As Mort gets past Scream again. They're having a good old thing though. Mort's doing well with his 10 lap all mediums. Doing quite well. We see a change of position here already, or is he going to wait for the second to last lap or last lap? 3 laps to go. So Cole is getting close, but he's dropping off. His tyres are falling off a cliff in a second. So Liam just staying close and maybe can go for a move on the Hanger straight. Not on the Wellington straight at the moment. Exactly 8 seconds gap in the lead for Joom. That's dominance and a half. Stream once again side by side. enjoying themselves. Ian is getting dropped now by the cars ahead, actually. Ooh, catches the inside curve a bit. Is Kenworthy gonna go for it? Is Luke gonna use any ERS? No, he saves it all for the last bit of the race. Yeah, he's gonna lift off. Is he? Yeah. No moves this lap around. So we see Morton Scream going at it again. Yeah, but Morton's a bit too far back now. He's gonna struggle to make that work. Jacob 1.9, it's not enough to catch them. Unless Liam can be freed and get closer, but even then it's hard to pass because he all saved up a good amount of battery. Although Luke seems to be struggling now a bit on his old mediums. See any moves? No, not quite. Mort's now dropped off stream. 3-lap all the mediums. It's quite significant. But he's gaining again with the DRS. Maybe with the slipstream he can get closer again, but he needs to get past. Just so he can stay with him for the time being. Liam isn't going to go for it this lap, maybe. Jacob a bit wide in tops. Liam can take it quite tight. And now I think Top is almost going to pressure Kenworthy into overtaking Luke. Which could be damaging on the last lap. Not quite. Nope, they're going to wait. One more lap. RJW is going to use his battery to get past Barry. Good recovery drive from RJW, not going to lie. Makes a lot of smoothness in the set of softs, freshest set of softs in the field. Except for Ben back. Barry might have a chance though with a better ERS state, but tires quite screwed as well. It's all about the battle for P2 now. Kenworthy needs this to reduce the points deficit in the championship to June. Need to get a move done as quickly as possible, really. Where do we have the standings? Is he gonna go for it here? He's gonna go for it here. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, I thought about it. 12 points to lead if... Ooh, we're out the flag has been. So if Kenworthy gets second, the gap is going to be 5 points for the lead of the championship. If he stays third, it's going to be 2 points. Ben is going really slowly. He wants to get lapped. He doesn't want to do another lap. Oh, Patrick catches the inside curve. Is he going to be enough? He's going to close up, and he has the battery advantage, but he needs to clean Magnus and Beckett's. Tope is out of this. Oh, Luke gets a good run through here as well. Kenworthy gets a good exit though. That's going to be close. That's going to be so close. Look at the top speed he's going to carry. That's going to be in the 340s. 343 down the outside. There's not much grip on this game there. He keeps it there. A bit of contact. Oh, that's going to be looked at by the steward side by side. Kenworthy. Oh, Luke spins. And the top gets a podium. Ooh, that was on the limit. Gonna get rid of my bias a bit, as Shaco as predicted finishes P8 only. Wow, even RGW gets up to P7. Luke, you could say, rocked on a podium. Luke saying hello there. I didn't have any room. It was shambles, and Taupe, by doing nothing, gets a podium. Schum wins the race by 9 seconds from Britain. That's actually insane. And Mort's got Scream on penalties, I believe. On track, actually. On pens as well. Why am I getting tagged? Oh no. Yeah, the Discord wars have already begun. As we see Droom back in the championship fight after his absence last week. Yeah, that was quite a good recovery in terms of points. He's now Well, let's wait for the stewards' decisions. But now he's in a really good position to score even more points if Patrick gets a penalty. As I'm just having an eye on Division 4. It's going to be interesting as well. So, enough of the champagne. Let's have a look at the final results, which are not final. For June, first to first, absolutely brilliant. Kenworthy P2 and Shaky P2. Top on P3, that should be safe, if not a P2. Then Luke P4, Liam P5. What a drive from him. 2 stopping. Enos P6, RGW, 3 stopping. Remember, he had a 5-second penalty from the early speeding in the pits. Really good recovery drive. Chaycol P8, Darry P9, Mords P10, Scream P11, and Larkin P12. If Brent had a good chance to score more points, I don't know if his tyre was really bad. Shame he didn't stay out. Otherwise, that's it from me. I have to go. Follow me on my channels to see very good laps. And at 6 Montana on YouTube, on Twitter. And I'll see you next week, probably, hopefully, another line. See ya.